But if they can bring in Haaland in the summer with all the pieces that are surrounding him, Barca they're looking pretty good. The best I ever had, the best I ever had, the best I ever had. Look, that's actually still Drake's best album. Though. Is it? Yeah, Thank Me Later. That's still Drake's best album. Here's the thing here. Because whenever I think of Spotify, I just think of Drake. Because I think isn't it like the most streamed artist on Spotify or something? The Spotify can't do because I think this story came out like a few days ago, but I didn't really have time to talk on it. So I wanted just give my 3 cents about this because this is significant in terms of what Barcelona could do in the summer. So before we sort of get there, let's just read this. This is fresh out to my boys at Football Espana for this piece. So let's just break it down. So Barcelona have secured a major financial boost after striking a new sponsorship deal. The Blaugrana's deal with Rakuten comes to an end at the end of this season, and they received a number of bids ahead of next season. Now that's key there. This is why I say to people that Barcelona is still a very strong brand, and they can only stay down for so long because Barca is still an attractive place for many of the top talents. But also as well, it is still a lucrative brand for many other sponsors based on just what it signifies from the days of Ronaldo to Dino and Messi, who just took it to the stratosphere, and also the whole tiki-taka thing and everything. So just as a sporting brand, it really transcends just football and so forth. So that's jersey. It's still a big jersey, So I mean, look, and this is still one of the most iconic jerseys in sports. This jersey right here. So yeah, so let's keep on reading, man. But there was no company bigger than streaming giants Spotify who have struck a deal with Barca pending approval from the board. Obviously Spotify have obviously been in the news for this whole Joe Rogan stuff, but Spotify are massive by completely screwing over musical artists who earn 0.0001 of a penny off a single stream. These guys have become a behemoth because they have pretty much redefined how we listen to music. Now, I don't go on Spotify. I listen to Tidal because Tidal give artists a better payout. But although for artists that I really do like on Spotify, I actually do pay for the music, i.e. Artists like her and so forth. I actually try to do. I won't actually buy the album because I respect them more. But yeah, so Spotify are huge. Hence why they could give like 100 million to Joe Rogan. So Spotify, these guys have a lot of money, and your boy Daniel Ek obviously wanted to buy Arsenal, which is the key. So it's lucky for Barca that bid for Arsenal sort of failed because they're able to say what's up with Barcelona. So it's huge. That is a huge deal. The deal will be worth 280 million euros, according to RSC1, and it will span across 3 years. It's a lot of cake. That's a lot of cake. The deal includes shared sponsorship rights for the male and female teams, while Campu's naming rights are also included. That will give Spotify the rights to change the name of Camp Nou to include the company name, though it's unclear whether they will or not at this point. The new sponsorship deal will be a big boost for Barca, and if it is ratified, it should help them increase their La Liga salary cap next season. That's huge. Because the reason why it's been very difficult for Barca to make any signings because of the specific salary cap rules that you have in La Liga. Hence why it was so tricky to make the Aubameyang move. So by injecting this amount of money, it expands the salary cap, and thus it allows them to now go out and get specific signings. And we'll get to one specific signing there. But I want to just clear some other things up. I mean, another key thing here is this will give Spotify the rights to change the name of Camp Nou. Now, people have said, I think some people have said it's going to be called the Spotify Camp Nou and everything. And you say to yourself that as a company, would you want to change it? And here's the thing. If, let's say, this was Fruit Sellers Limited. So for some reason, Fruit Sellers Limited have a lot of money, but Fruit Sellers Limited say, bro, we're going to give you like 500 mil to sponsor. It would make sense for Fruit Sellers Limited to be tied in with it's makes sense for Fruit Sellers Limited to sort of add their name into the football stadium just to increase their promotion. Sports Direct. How many people really know about Sports Direct? But if you now put Sports Direct as part of Newcastle's stadium, that boosts no, that boosts your brand, and it is a great promotion. Do Spotify need this? If we just, bro, I told you, I am probably the small percentile that listens to Tidal. It's either Spotify or Apple, and Spotify, hands down, is the biggest streaming giant in the world. Everybody knows what Spotify is, So there's nobody I don't think you can meet anybody under the age of 40, maybe 50. But there's nobody on this planet under the age of 40 or 45 who either doesn't know what Spotify is or doesn't have a Spotify account that they use. So if you're Spotify, that Camp Nou name is so iconic. It is so recognizable. I think they said, you know what, leave that there, because that is a strong brand that we want to go for. Because let's give St. James's Park is known, but the name St. James's Park is not as big as Camp Nou, which is such an iconic name. So if you're Spotify, if I was advising them, I'm like, do you need to add it to Spotify Camp Nou? No, you don't. Just as long as that's like Spotify symbol is on the jersey, that's good enough. But it's like Spotify don't need to promote themselves because you're already the biggest streaming giant on the planet. Because most people you meet, if they say, oh yeah, I listen to streaming, 9.9 times out of 10, it's because people may use Apple. So I would say 8.5 out of 10 people that you'd meet who stream music, they use Spotify. Then maybe there's another percentile that use Apple. Bro, I think only 3 people on the planet use Tidal, which actually has better sound quality. So that's the. But the key thing, and this is the key thing is this. It's Erling Haaland. And that is why this is such a massive deal. Because I've always said that where the hell are Barca going to find the money to get Haaland? They don't have the money now. Unless you want to cook the books and somehow spin things, then I'm like, bro, where are you going to find the money to get an Erling Haaland? If they get this injection of money, remember, Haaland has a flat rate BART cost of 70 mil. So boom, that is 280 mil over 3 years. You can easily pay that release clause. And the salary cap. So if there's even a hefty salary that Haaland may want to get, is Raiola his agent? I'm not sure. So if there's a hefty salary that he wants, bro, that'll be super easy for Barca. And if Barcelona, see Aubameyang there, you see Adama Traore there, look at how good Araujo is looking as well. Pedri is now going to be living through. And now that's the key thing, is that now they need to secure top 4, because Betis and these guys are saying what's up. But if they can bring in Haaland in the summer with all the pieces that are surrounding him, Barca they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. Now, could it be Bundesliga tax or so forth? But if they're able to bring in a homeboy and bring in that dude upon all of the stuff that has been said, bro, based on all of the abuse that we saw, Barcelona 8-2, Barcelona, there's a wing, then everything. Because they could have just secured. Because remember, we were saying that, oh my gosh, could Barca be like Milan or be like Man United, where you have like 5-6 years of suffering? But if you're able to get Haaland in the summer, that could be a huge job, and that can only happen because of your boy El Spotify. Remember to head to the official website, harvardfootballhot.com, for all the latest in those rankings and those bricks. Join the official Discord server to take the conversation further. And remember, every single day I'll be doing a player of the day for your visual enjoyment. And if you want to contact me, feel free to send me an email. I'll do my best to respond. Peace.